Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's time to start another mini-series. In today's video I'm going to be going through some of the albums that I've been listening to recently. So hopefully I can show you guys some new potential music, or give you my verdict on albums that you've already heard. Before I begin, please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Anyways, let's start with
We stood steady as the stars in the wood.
Ben Howard is one of those artists who I listen to for a bit, then randomly take a 3 or 4 month break from listening to them for no apparent reason. I recently started listening to Every Kingdom again, and it just seems to get better and better after every listen. The songs are so calming and relaxing. He's an excellent guitarist and uses these skills to the max in this album, using constant catchy riffs throughout it. The thing which I love most about this album is that it seems like Ben really enjoyed himself on it. There are times where you can almost hear the smile on his face while singing. The lyrics are also really catchy, but not in an annoying pop star way. They're abstract enough to continue being interesting after multiple listens. I would say that his music isn't for everyone, however. On Apple Music, his album is put in the category of singer-songwriter. The album does have a lot of sentimental value and nostalgia added to it for me, as my parents and I listen to it a lot, so my view of the album might be slightly exaggerated. Despite this though, I absolutely love this album. I'd say my favourite songs are currently Diamonds, Only Love and Old Pine.
My love goes down.
Another album with sentimental value for me. I love The Defamation of Strickland Banks. I feel like Plan B is an underrated artist in general, and the album captures perfectly why he should get more recognition. The album is a storytelling project. It tells the story of a man who was sentenced to prison after being falsely accused of a crime by a woman who was obsessed with him. The album then discusses the fictional character's experience in prison in a really interesting and entertaining way, but while also not sacrificing the purpose of the songs in order to make the song sound more mainstream. Plan B is an extremely versatile artist, being as good a singer as he is a rapper, and he displays this in this project by having a nice variety of rapping and singing. The album also doesn't sound too cringy or corny, which is quite common in storytelling albums. Each song depicts a different aspect and emotion for the overall story it is telling. However, the songs also work very well as singles. I'd recommend The Defamation of Strickland Banks to anyone, not just rap fans. And I'd say my favourite songs are currently Love Goes Down, Prayin' and Welcome to Hell.
Westside Chicago, 2-flat apartment, red brick and garden, that's been forgotten.
If underrated was a person, it would be Sabor. And Care For Me is easily one of the best rap albums of the last 5 years. The album has this incredible vibe to it. The production is perfect, mixing these chill melodies with Sabor's unique voice. The production and overall sound reminds me somewhat of Mac Miller's Swimming. To be fair, it could even be better than that. Sabor also seems to be experimenting on this project, and does it extremely successfully. Unlike some people, still not over Carti. I'm still not over a whole lot of red. I'm sorry guys, I'm sorry. This experimenting added to the incredible sound transports you to another world. Your soul seems to leave your body and go on this journey to paradise. It's honestly breathtaking. This is an essential album to listen to. It came out in 2018, but I didn't listen to it until a couple weeks ago, and I couldn't recommend that album enough. It's honestly brilliant. My favourite songs currently are Calligraphy, Smile and Busy/Sirens.
Me plus 10 on the list, they know how I'm coming, I'm bringing the bros, and I got G's that stuck in the trap, no government.
I'm glad that Kid Cudi is back, and his latest album was another good addition to the Man on the Moon series. I've seen a lot of debate on this album. I haven't heard anyone say it was bad necessarily, but rather a debate on whether it was a decent album or a classic and one of the best Cudi's ever released. I feel like I'm leaning more towards the idea of the album being decent. I think people will believe the same once the hype of the album simmers down. Nevertheless, I enjoyed this album. We got the humming back, the use of auto-tune, and an out of this world feel to the album. I've heard people criticise Cudi for sounding like a worse version of Travis Scott in this, and although I agree that he does sound like Travis, especially in the first half of the album, I feel like this criticism is harsh considering Cudi was the originator of this sound, and Travis was the one who took inspiration from him. Do I think this is Kid Cudi's best album? No. I do prefer the other albums in the trilogy. However, that doesn't mean that this album is bad because of it. I'd recommend this album to rap fans, especially those who are fans of Travis. I'd say my favourite songs are currently Tequila Shots, Show Out, and The Void. And congratulations once again for getting through to the end of my video. I know it's a struggle, but it really helps me out. Thank you very much. There's a couple of things which are going to change about my channel, especially over the near future. For me to get back into shape with school and all the revision I've definitely been doing over this current holiday, I'm going to have to upload a little bit less in order to be able to keep up with my studies. So instead of uploading, 3-4 videos a week, I'm only going to upload maybe 2 max, but there'll be at least 1 video a week. Once again, feel free to go down to the comments and give me video suggestions, or whether you thought the video was good or anything which I can improve on. And please make sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Off borrowed time, the clock ticks faster. That'll be the hour they knock the slick blaster.